everybody, it's Cameron Graves, Planetary Prince. Shout out to Fusicology for having me. Alright, my musical influences. Well, one of my musical influences is Frédéric Chopin. He's a classical pianist and a classical composer from the 1800s from Warsaw, Poland. And his composing and his writing is so beautiful. Another one of my influences is John Coltrane and the whole John Coltrane Quartet with Jimmy Garrison, McCoy Tyner, and Elvin Jones. Jay Dilla, who is a well-known hip-hop producer from the late 90s, 2000s, who is, in my opinion, is just a genius at production, hip-hop production, DJ skills, and just knowing record archive and knowing how to put it together in the hip-hop style, you know, because in hip-hop that's what we do. We sample, we put stuff together, we figure out how to put music together through, you know, that kind of a thing. That's how you compose. A big influence of mine, big musical influence of mine is Meshuggah. See, I noticed you probably see him on my shirt, but they're probably one of the biggest influences. They're kind of like a math death metal band from Sweden, but they're genius musicians that obviously came together to play in a metal band, obviously, and they write really genius music, and you know, just a whole nother level. We recorded the whole record in one day, Planetary Prince record, all 10 songs. And that is mainly because those songs I wrote those songs maybe about 4.5 years ago. And I had been playing those songs steadily, regularly at a club called the Piano Bar in Hollywood, where all of us kind of developed, or I wouldn't say develop, but refined our sound. The whole West Coast get down sound. And what we would do at that club is we would bring new music in, we'd learn it, and we'd play it, and we'd just play all of our new musics, and it became part of our repertoire over there. And so out of all this new music that I had written for that, I gathered it and put it into a record. Now when we went in to go do the record, everybody had already known how to play my songs. There was no rehearsal. We didn't need a rehearsal. We had worked, you know, 2-3 years playing those songs. So it was easy to go in and do what I like to call one-take jakes. We do 1 or 2 takes. And I'm not one that likes to, you know, in jazz, in pop music, in hip-hop music, I like to edit. I edit a lot. That's what it is, production and editing. In jazz music, I don't like to edit because everything that's played is usually pretty magical for the music and the moment at the time. And I like to continue to keep that on the record, that magic that was, you know, played. So. Yes, there is a movement, and it's a heavy movement because it's an artistic movement. Because everything has turned into this plastic kind of a, you know, lifestyle or society. You know, it's hard to get away from, you know, the stuff that's fake to be able to find the stuff that's real. So a lot of this underground mood music that you're hearing, we've been doing it for a long time, good 20 years. But it's only now coming around because I think people are they're just tired of the fake stuff. and they want something weird and real, and they want something artistic, and they want something that makes them feel there's a connection to culture rather than the credit card and, you know, buying and spending all the time. Like some kind of culture, which is getting lost in the society. So that is what's fueling this new movement. It's a combination between us and moving forward with this extreme, new, creative, progressive sound that we have, and people really wanting something new and progressive. And it goes with everything that's going on in our society today, the big change. So me being linked to that, I'm fully appreciative of being linked to that. And not only that, I mean, you know, like I actually was part and partial of the start of it with a band called the Young Jazz Giants that I put together with me, Stephen Bruner, as you know, as Thundercat, Ronald Bruner, and Kamasi Washington. We had a group called the Young Jazz Giants, which we started about 20 years ago. And we had started then writing our own music progressively, having a different sound, you know, the fire that we come with. So I'm so glad that it's finally coming around to where everybody's recognizing this sound and wanting it.